Zoho has introduced Zoho Assist mobile application, which allows you to remotely control desktops from your mobile device. This allows you to provide better customer support while you are on the go. Zoho introduced a powerful WhatsApp marketing integration in Zoho Marketing Automation, the application, which allows you to reach WhatsApp users like never before. If you are in Zoho Connect, you may experience disruptions if you forget to re-enable critical third-party integrations. So in this video, we'll be covering all of this and more of Zoho's newsworthy announcements. Zoho Assist is a lovely application that allows you to remotely control another device. And we've got some news for Zoho Assist users. So now Zoho Assist has remote support from a mobile application. So if you are on the go as a customer support representative, you can actually remote into someone's device from your mobile device, whether it be a phone or a tablet, and you can provide better customer support. So this gives you unprecedented accessibility, or in other words, when you're on the go, you might be thinking to yourself, well, Drew, why on earth would you want to provide customer support in that fashion, being able to remotely control someone's device from your phone and your tablet? Why wouldn't you want to do that through your desktop? Well, you do want to do it through your desktop, but sometimes you just can't. Sometimes you are on the go. One of your customers is reaching out to you for support. They just need you to fix something, and you don't have access to your desktop, so you can just do it through the Zoho Assist mobile application on your phone or on your tablet as you're on the go. So that's the major advantage of this announcement and this new application. So this is being introduced. Another really helpful feature here is visual diagnostics. So let's say someone didn't need software support, right? They didn't need you to hop in and fix something that was going on in their desktop. They had a hardware issue that they wanted to solve for. Well, what you can do as well is you can you can take control of their device. They can just share their camera, and then you can point out issues and diagnose issues with hardware. So quite a bit going on here with the new Zoho Assist mobile application. You can go ahead and in the application store on your device, you can search for the Zoho Assist mobile application, and you can start to provide remote control assistance from your mobile device or into your customer's desktop, which is great. We love this update. It's going to be a better experience for your customer if you can reach them faster while you're on the go. All right, introducing WhatsApp marketing with Zoho Marketing Automation. So for those of you who are Zoho Marketing Automation application users, you're going to love this, especially if you have a large part of your audience or customer base that are using WhatsApp, which in the US, it's not big here. It's not as big here with WhatsApp, but across the world, WhatsApp is extremely popular. I actually lived in Scotland and Ireland for 2 years. And during that time, a lot of the people that I had met with, they all use WhatsApp to connect. So it's a very popular application, especially outside of the US. And now Zoho Marketing Automation allows you to market with an integration with WhatsApp. So this is very, very robust. This is great news for those of you who are using Zoho Marketing Automation, those marketers out there that want to use WhatsApp. So what can you expect? Well, there's a tight connection between the WhatsApp business account and Zoho Marketing Automation. The nice thing that you can do here is once you set up the integration, and you can't have a normal WhatsApp account, you have to have a WhatsApp business account. And once you have that set up, you can choose from a library of templates. I'm going to zoom in here and show you what's going on. So these are the different templates in WhatsApp that you can use in order to send out a mass communication to your prospective customers or your customers. There's also a campaign builder. So if you've used any popular ad platforms like Google Ads, Facebook Ads, it's kind of the same deal. Now on the left, you build it out and you can see the result of it on the right, and then you can save and review or send it out. So that is very helpful as well. Okay, so the nice thing about this as well is you have the flexibility to choose from multiple registered phone numbers. So if you have multiple phone numbers that you want to use, some of them might perform better. So you might want to tailor your communications based on the region that you're sending communications out to. That is something available to you as well. You can target your audience with segments and smart filters. So in the same way, if you're a marketer and you use Zoho, in the same way that you create segments inside of Zoho campaigns, you can create segments here inside of Zoho marketing automation based on the data points that you're collecting in the application, which allows you to build better segments. The idea here is you don't just want to send a blanket message out to everyone in your list, especially if they're already a customer, right? If someone's already a customer, you might want to do an upsell, cross-sell, versus if someone's not a customer, you want to market a loss leader, something of extreme value that's cheap, maybe even take a loss on it just so that you can convert them to a customer with later upsell and cross-sell them, which is a land and expand technique. So this is really helpful that you can segment better inside of Zoho marketing automation with the WhatsApp integration. Really neat stuff here. Get detailed campaign analytics. So with the tight integration with WhatsApp, you're able to bring in your data into Zoho marketing automation, and you can display really important key performance indicators and metrics for how your campaigns are performing. So these analytics are invaluable. Without seeing this, you are essentially flying blind when you're doing marketing. All right, so we got use role-based permissions for enhanced security. So streamline access controls and bolster security with role-based permissions tailored to your team's needs. Customize permissions based on roles to ensure that each user has the right level of access. So you don't want it to be a Wild West situation inside of Zoho marketing automation. You want to make sure that people have the appropriate permissions to make changes to Zoho marketing automation so that they don't go wild and mess things up. So pricing model, let's discuss this. WhatsApp pricing will be an add-on pricing model similar to SMS pricing. Will be available by default on all our pricing plans. We'll follow a pay-as-you-go model. Love this for WhatsApp marketing, and users can send campaigns whenever they need without any expiry. With WhatsApp chat rates based on conversations initiated through business, and users have to pay for what they use. Fees per conversation vary by country. Okay, so there's more extensive pricing information on this pricing page, so you can check it out by country, how many messages you want to send out, and then it will give you the total cost for how much it will be to use this integration. So it's the same as SMS. As far as the pay-as-you-go model, how we add value to WhatsApp marketing. The native integration, we discussed that, no additional charges. Okay, this is neat as well. So Zoho's doing you a solid. Zoho marketing automation does not add any margins to the pricing Meta owns WhatsApp, by the way, offers for WhatsApp. So essentially, Zoho isn't upcharging you. They're not profiting off of this. They're just charging you for what Meta is charging them to use this integration. Multi-language support. We support over 71 languages. So quite a bit going on here with the marketing integration, marketing automation integration with WhatsApp. So if you are international, or if you're abroad, or if you're outside of America, this is probably something you're going to want to take advantage of. All right, we've got re-enable Connect integrations by March 30th to avoid disruption. So essentially, I'm just trying to save you here. If you're a Zoho Connect user and you have lots of integrations with Zoho Connect, you may experience disruptions unless you re-enable the integrations. So these are the specific integrations you got to worry about. If you have Asana, Google Drive, GitHub, Eventbrite, Trello, Google Calendar, or MailChimp integrated with Zoho Connect, if you're not familiar, is the application Zoho offers to essentially have like an internal bulletin board or an internal social network with your organization. Allows people to post different updates. And it also offers some interesting features around like messaging and having a Kanban board to manage some tasks. The idea here with Zoho Connect, though, is if you have these integrations set up, if you don't update them by March 30th of 2024, you may experience some disruption. So make sure to re-enable them before the 30th. All right, thumbnail and in-app document previewer inside of Zoho projects. Now, I love this. I'm a big Zoho projects user, and I also have the mobile application. So with the mobile application, previously, you had a hard time previewing documentation that was attached to a task. But now, if you are using the Work Drive storage portal or the Work Drive integration with Zoho projects, you can preview the document in a thumbnail just at the bottom where it says documents. You jump into the task with attachments. As long as the attachment was made using the WorkDrive integration, you can view the different documents there. So big thing there for Zoho projects mobile application users. All right, changes in X's API. X, formerly known as Twitter, support for Zoho Social. So X has just made a bunch of changes to their API. And because they made changes to their API, there's some things that are no longer supported. These are the things that are no longer supported. Choosing a thumbnail image for a video. And again, this is for Zoho Social users. So if you're using Zoho Social to do social media marketing, you're going to want to know about this, especially if you are marketing on X, formerly known as Twitter. All right, so first is choosing a thumbnail image for a video. You'll no longer be able to choose custom thumbnail images for the videos you upload from the Compose window to your X accounts. And then real quick thing, for those of you who don't know too much about APIs, essentially an API is a way that a platform or an application allows other applications to work through it. And so if someone changes their API, so if X changed their API, then all the other platforms that integrate with X have to change the way that they work through the application. Also, if Zoho changes its API, and they have made some changes to their API, then all the other applications that integrate with Zoho have to change the way that they work with Zoho. So that's the idea here, is every time a major application like X or platform like X makes a change, has this ripple effect across all the integrated applications. And that's why we're seeing these changes. So it's not something Zoho has done. It's unfortunately something that X has done, and it limits Zoho. So again, choosing a thumbnail image for a video, you'll no longer be able to choose a custom thumbnail image for the videos you upload from the Compose window to your X accounts. However, you'll still be able to use this feature directly from X. Trending hashtags. Social will no longer be able to suggest hashtags that are currently trending in your location. Dang, that is a bummer. This means that you won't have access to add trending hashtags based on your location. That is rough. I'm not sure why they would have deprecated those, deprecated that API endpoint. That is not fun. List subscriptions. You also won't be able to access list subscriptions, meaning that you can't subscribe or unsubscribe to list, view your unsubscribed list in Monitor tab, or perform any actions related to list subscriptions. Deleting DMs. You will no longer be able to select and delete direct messages in any conversations on X through social. And there's a direct messaging feature, so you can actually, Zoho Social has centralized all of their DM capabilities, but you won't be able to delete messages inside of Zoho Social anymore, which kind of blows. So blocking a user and marking as spam, blocking and unblocking a user account, or making a message or marking a message as spam is no longer possible. Uploading a cover image. Lastly, the support for uploading a cover image for your X profile from social has also been discontinued. All these changes are with respect to the API limitations being implemented by X. So again, like I said earlier, this isn't something Zoho's like, hey, we're going to take away these capabilities. This is something happening at X that affects all other applications that integrate with it, and will be live in the product from 31st March 2024. So if you love these features, start using them, because they are going away, unfortunately. Plan your marketing projects as drafts in Zoho Marketing Plus. Okay, so Zoho Marketing Plus is a suite. And if you don't know too much about Zoho, this is how it works. So Zoho is a software company, and Zoho has 50 plus applications that they offer. Now, within those 50 applications, they have different suites, just different groups with basically these groups are related applications. So they have a marketing suite, they have a sales suite, a support suite, a finance suite. They have many suites within their application offering. And within the marketing suite, they actually have exclusive applications. So applications that you can't access through Zoho One, or if you buy standalone applications from Zoho, you actually have to have this specific Marketing Plus suite in order to access what's called Brand Studio. And Brand Studio, I'll show you right here. Here's Brand Studio. So this is the Marketing Plus interface. You have Brand Studio at the top. It's exclusive to the Marketing Plus suite. So if you are on Marketing Plus, you will like this. You can plan your marketing projects as drafts in Zoho Marketing Plus. So whereas previously if you're filling out a different marketing project that you were going to do, like a loyalty program, you would just have to create it and then publish it. Now you can plan it. You can do partial planning, and then you might say, hey, I need to get some more buy-in from the team before, or collect some additional details before I actually roll this out and market is ready to go. And that's where you can mark it as a draft first. And then once it's a draft and you are ready to go, you can mark it ready and you can publish it or post it. So that is in Marketing Plus, specifically the Brand Studio section that's exclusive to that suite. Introducing the enhanced Zoho People integration. Okay, so we've got Zoho Recruit, and Zoho Recruit is an ATS. If you don't know what an ATS is, it's an application tracking system. It essentially allows you to publish a microsite on your website. Also allows you to integrate with other job boards, and so that you can bring applicants to positionings in your organization into one system, and you can organize your efforts for recruiting. So application tracking system allows you to track the applications coming in for the positions you are hiring for. Now, what is really interesting is Zoho People, which is an HR management platform that Zoho offers, has an integration, which is great because this kind of completes the cycle, right? You offer a position to someone, you hire them, they need to go into Zoho People. So we like this integration. It's much needed for you Zoho Recruit users and for Zoho People users. So there's field mapping. You get to connect different Zoho People modules with Zoho Recruit, and then their associated fields or data points. Attachment transfer. The integration now supports the automatic transfer of attachments. That's so helpful from Zoho Recruit to Zoho People when mapping fields. Just dual entry, right? Like having to enter in one system and then the next is the last thing that you want to do when you're in Zoho. So to have this integration, especially with attachment transfer, is really helpful for those of you using Zoho Recruit. Auto push applicant data, push to onboarding, convert as employee. You can choose what happens once you hire. You can choose what happens in Zoho People. Manual actions. Lastly, the integration provides manual actions to convert successful candidates into employees or contractors directly from Zoho Recruit. With just a few clicks, you can update candidate details in Zoho People, ensuring a smooth transition from recruitment to onboarding. Wonderful. Excellent. All right. Last thing we got here, multilingual functionality in Zoho Desk. So for those of you who have the Android Zoho Desk mobile application, Zoho has introduced support for multilingual functionality. So now you can translate different field names. So if you're inside of the mobile application, inside of your Android device, then you can translate different field names and pick list values into your preferred language. So go ahead and set your preference, and now you are able to customize the translations and access forms in their preferred language. Super helpful. I like the accessibility factor here, especially since Zoho is so prevalent internationally. All right, with that, if you are looking for more advanced training with Zoho, we all know that Zoho is extremely hard to use, mostly because there's so much to it. So you want free team training to take your users from beginners, novices to experts and power users inside of Zoho, then go ahead and check out Z Training. It's absolutely free, and it allows you to get your team trained up as power users in just 5 days. So with that, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.